What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to the Deeks channel, or for the second time for some of you tonight who had the chance to catch my live stream, which, yes, here it was. This was my live reaction stream of the game tonight. If you want to go back and check that out, catch my live reaction of the Habs winning in a shootout 3-2 over the Detroit Red Wings. And I got the jersey on. I switched jerseys because I did have Slav's jersey on for the live stream, but I switched it because our captain, Nick Suzuki, got the winning goal, the shootout goal, I should say. And let's just go ahead and show it. Here it is.
Let's see the move that Suzuki chooses. Goes way out, cuts in. Suzuki shoots and scores.
Woo! That was a nice finish from Nick. And also Cole Caulfield getting a shootout goal as well, which was another beauty from him. It was on the opposite side of Husso on that shootout attempt, and it was basically a similar goal to Nick Suzuki, only Cole went glove side, low side, and Dylan Larkin missing on the last attempt on Jake Allen, who, by the way, folks, had an outstanding performance tonight. Jake stopping 41 of 43 shots for the Montreal Canadiens with a .953 save percentage in this game. A show-stopping performance from Jake Allen. Now, he's been playing really well, as has Sam Montembeault. And what's interesting about this is that some folks felt like Sam Montembeault should have started Saturday night against Vegas because he had been outperforming Jake Allen and actually had a better save percentage. But I think Jake Allen made a case for himself, at least again here against a Detroit team who's, yes, definitely weaker than Vegas, maybe a lot weaker. But nonetheless, Jake makes so many great saves in this game, mostly on the power play, because as we know, the Detroit Red Wings got 7 power plays tonight, folks, and the Habs got 1. And there's going to be more stuff that we talk about, including Mike Hoffman scoring both of the Habs goals, which helped lead them to overtime, which was 2-2 going into overtime, both goals by Hoffman. Suzuki, the shootout winner, we already covered that a second ago, and we're going to get to this also in a moment. Will Slafkovsky face supplementary discipline after his 5-minute game misconduct for his hit from behind on Matt Luff. So we'll get to that in a second, but let's we mentioned Jake and his 41 out of 43 saves already. But again, the Habs had 7 penalty kills to kill off in this game. David Savard ended up getting 10-minute misconduct for chirping the refs, which extended the Red Wings power play near the end of the game as well. But I mean, I just can't get over how well Jake Allen played. Just calm and cool in the net. A lot of people comparing to Carey Price tonight, and that's a fair comparison based on how well he actually played. He was outstanding. Lateral movements, just being in the right position, not panicking, not overreacting. And the Red Wings just weren't able to capitalize on the power play early in this game to take control of it. So the Habs penalty kill getting a lot of credit and basically getting them the win, which is weird to say. But the Habs were able to get themselves to overtime 2-1 until about, what was it, 5.5 minutes to go, or 7.5, I think it was, when the Red Wings tied the game to go 2-2. And then the Habs ended up having to kill off a penalty, but fortunately, Yoel Armia was able to draw a penalty before the third period ended, which put it 4-on-4 for a little bit. And then about a minute and a half left, the Habs had to kill off the rest of Slafkovsky's major penalty. So Mike Hoffman, though, before we get to Slav, let's talk about Mike, because again, he scored the only Canadiens goals in this game. We've all been all over him all season. And I'm not saying he completely redeemed himself. He's still Mike Hoffman, and it was still Detroit. Detroit's not an outstanding team as of yet, but it was just interesting because the goals were basically the exact same. A Brendan Gallagher shot on goal, a wide open cage for Mike Hoffman to put it in. So you might just say, well, it was a gimme for both goals for Mike Hoffman. And I guess that's kind of true. That is true. But at least he was there and he capitalized on the opportunity. And actually, Hoffman almost got the overtime winner. They put him out there in overtime, and frankly, he earned a chance to go out there on the 3-on-3, but got a penalty at the end of the 3-on-3, and thankfully the Habs got to the shootout without Hoffman costing them the game after scoring both of the goals for the Habs. All right, so I do want to show Jake Allen celebrating for a second with the teammates, with the Habs teammates, and I think Cole Caulfield might have even got a kiss in there. So let's take a look at this real quick.
Avec 2 buts, on trouve de nouveaux héros donc chez le Canadien, Pierre. Et Marc, rappelons-nous comment l'équipe a réagi à l'absence de 10 minutes de David Savard.
I think that was a kiss from Cole. Either way, reminded me of the Markov and PK kiss from years ago in the playoffs against Ottawa. But yeah, that was just, again, Jake Allen getting rewarded on a night where he fully deserved it. And Detroit's power play just couldn't capitalize early enough in this game, like I mentioned. Now, let's get to the main event, not the main event, but probably the biggest topic of discussion out of this game. Last game, as we know, Josh Anderson hitting Alex Pietrangelo from behind, a boarding call, 5 in a game, and a 2-game suspension. He was out of the lineup tonight. Evgeny Dadonov coming in for him. And Slafkovsky tonight, a very, very similar looking play as he checks Matt Luff from behind. He goes into the boards, goes down pretty hard, and is bleeding and has to leave the game. So Slafkovsky getting 5 in a game, and now we're wondering if he's going to get supplementary discipline from the NHL. Well, we're going to find that out pretty quickly because the Habs have a back-to-back tomorrow at home against the Vancouver Canucks. So I did think, now, if you go to Eric Engel's tweet, and I did bring this up on the live stream as well in regards to the tossing of Slafkovsky from the game. So let's actually just go to this tweet for a second from Eric. And here it is. So they're tossing Slafkovsky from the game and reviewing the hit, but really just looked like a push from the side on a player who was eligible to be hit. Bad result, but there is a size mismatch there. Slav being about 6'4", on skates, maybe in a bit more than that. And Matt Luff obviously being a lot shorter. Now, it is bugging me because I don't know how tall Matt Luff is, so I really want to look that up right now. Just going to take me a couple of seconds here. So as I pull that up, Matt Luff from the Detroit Red Wings is 6'2", so not that much shorter than Slafkovsky, although physically he's about 196. Matt Luff is, and Slav is about 235, 238, whatever it is. So size mismatch overall, height mismatch not as much, but regardless, Eric Engel's following up on this tweet, also saying, looking at different angles, it's a boarding penalty. It's a major because Luff was hurt, but he doesn't see it as much more. So that's not the NHL making the call, though. So we won't know until maybe tomorrow if Slav's going to face supplementary discipline for the hit. It wasn't a good hit, and it's a big learning moment for Slav being a rookie. There wasn't as much intent on that hit from Slav as there was from Josh Anderson on Pietrangelo, I didn't think. So that doesn't really matter. Intent is not the issue. It's going to be the decision of the league whether the hit is disciplinary or not. And it would obviously be Slafkovsky's first suspension. I think he gets no more than 1 game at the very max, if anything. And I don't think they're going to make Slav answer the bell because, Jack, I would be the one to take care of that if somebody goes after Slafkovsky in the next Habs Detroit game, which will happen soon in December, actually, in Montreal. So that being said, we'll find out. We'll find out what actually comes of it and if Slav will face supplementary discipline. Otherwise, he was playing okay tonight. He got a chance on the power play, the one power play that the Habs got. It's just too bad to see that hit happen, like I said, but we're going to find out. We're certainly going to find out. So that's all I got. That's all I got for tonight, guys. You could catch my live stream if you want to catch my live reaction of any period you want to see. If you want to see the most exciting part of the night, rewatch the end of the third period and the overtime and the shootout from my live stream, which I will post a link right here for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. For your new viewers out there, I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers. I'm getting very, very close. So if you're enjoying this content, hit like and subscribe. Really appreciate it, guys. You guys are the best. The Habs win 3-2 in a shootout. Right back at it against Vancouver tomorrow night. And we'll see you then. Thanks so much, guys. All my best.